Alright, so we got a bit of casting news. I feel like Marvel wanted to be like, oh shit, this big news about Friday the 13th is going to be everywhere. Quick, announce some casting news. And we got some casting news regarding a new superhero in the Marvel Universe. And that is, we have our Wonder Man. And it's a guy who's not unfamiliar with comics. Yahya Abdul-Mateen the second. I hope I didn't butcher that name, but you would best know Yahya for being Black Manta and the recent Candyman in the remake. You'd probably also remember that he talked about like calling comic book movies clown work, which was taken out of context. Apparently, he explained that like when he said clown work, it's more like harder acting, like body acting, because he was referring to the old vaudeville kind of word of clown acting, in that it was more focused on like, you know, expressions and, you know, getting behind makeup and whatnot. That's apparently what he meant. I don't know if that's true, if he really meant that, or if he was just like, this is just a paycheck to me, whatever. Apparently the clown work sells, so that's why he's doing now a Marvel. He's doing something for Marvel. So, yes, we have our Wonder Man. We have our Simon Williams for the MCU, and it will be a TV show. It will be under the Marvel TV series, and yeah. And yes, I know all the people are like, but he's black. Who fucking cares? Really, like, he's a great actor. Like, who fucking cares that he's African American? Who fucking cares? Goddamn neckbeards. Yeah, so, he's a great actor. I think he is also, he's definitely he's a very versatile actor, too. But here's the thing, is that when I heard the news that Yahya was going to be the actor to play, Wonder Man, who is a character I always enjoy. I would say that he's not in my top 10 favorite Marvel heroes. He's definitely somewhere in the 20s. Definitely somewhere in the bottom teens, but still that counts. So the fact that we are getting that character is really cool, and he's a pretty versatile actor too. And I'm curious to see how he does comedy. Mostly because Simon isn't really a serious character. Oh, sure, we've had him be like crazy and sometimes a villain, but yeah, for the most part, Wonder Man has always been kind of a jokey character. He's always been he's been more of a showboater. He's more of I want to be an actor, not a superhero. That's been his whole thing, is that he's always more interested in being an actor than a superhero. So I imagine, and he's always been more lighthearted. So, I'm hoping, and Yahya's never really done anything, like, funny. I think this is his first foray into comedy. I could be wrong, I haven't seen all of his filmography, but a lot of the films he does are very much, drama, and, he's more of an intense actor. So, it'll be interesting to see how he does, that kind of cocky attitude that Simon has. Now, for the show, I didn't really talk about the announcement of Wonder Man getting a show, but it is going to be interesting to see how they play that out with this character, because I'm wondering how they're going to play it out. Are they going to now, obviously, I think we all know who the villain's going to be of the series. Grim Reaper, his brother. Obviously, it's going to be Grim Reaper. That's a character they kind of teased in WandaVision. Just a little blink and you miss it tease in one of the intros where you see Reaper's scythe in there. But yeah, it's kind of obvious that like his brother Grim Reaper would be his villain, because that's who he's really tied to. And he's also really tied, and I'm kind of hoping we get this character too. I do hope that Hank McCoy shows up, the Beast. Why? Because for those who don't know, Beast and Wonder Man are like BFFs in comics. They are like the best of friends in the entire Marvel universe. That Beast and Wonder Man are like these. When Beast was part of the Avengers, he and Simon were like were like dude bros, because yeah, Simon was like the fool and Hank was like the fool that followed. So I'm kind of hoping that when we get more X-Men stuff, I do hope that Hank shows up, and I actually am kind of hoping that Hank McCoy does show up, and maybe this is where we get his mutation into blue-furred beast. Maybe not so much, cat-like as we had in the previous show, in the other shows. I mean, the other movies. Maybe more like, I imagine if we do get it, it'd be more like his ape-like kind of self, as opposed to the kind of the lion-like we had. Although they did kind of do ape beast in the first in the X-Men First Class movie. But yeah, so that's what I'm kind of hoping. And also, and I'm just gonna wish this into existence, I hope this leads to a West Coast Avengers. I really do hope, because Simon's always been a big part of the West Coast Avengers, so I'm really hoping like maybe this will lead to the Avengers West Coast. That'd be a lot of fun. I've been reading a lot of classic West Coast Avengers books, and we do have a lot of the members. Now we know Wanda is officially coming back. We know Ant-Man is out there. Hank Pym was a part of the team, but they could switch it to Scott Lang. Hawkeye obviously was a part of the team, even though probably won't be Clint, it'll probably be Kate, Kate was also a part of that team too, so yeah, maybe we could get West Coast Avengers. Maybe this is building to West Coast Avengers. But anyway, you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of this casting for Wonder Man? Are you guys excited, or are you guys not? Do you think it will be Grim Reaper as the villain? Or do you think it'll be someone else with Grim Reaper? Who knows? Would you also like to see Beast in the show? Just comment below, let me know. Once again, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.